Hello, I am live. My name is Aiden and welcome to my live stream. Alright, if you hear some background noise, it's because there's a neighborhood movie night going on outside and they're playing Moana. So if you hear singing, that's a Disney princess. That's not me. I don't sing. Right. Today playing Limbus Company. I have a lot of thoughts about the last Canto, Canto VIII. It is a lot. I did not go into it. I should just introduce. For those new to my stream, let me do an introduction first. I play games and then I talk about stuff. That's it. Usually I play Limbus Company. And I talk about Limbus Company stuff. And today, Canto VIII, I want to talk about Canto VIII. I want to talk about it so much. I did not go in thinking that I would like the story of Canto VIII, or at least I did not go in thinking I would enjoy it as much as I did. I did not expect, because I didn't read Hong Lo Mong, which is the original story that Canto VIII was based off on. So I did not expect to get as much like literary nerd brain thing happening to me, but I was very pleasantly surprised. It was a lot better than I thought. Let me lower the music volume down a bit. It was a lot better than I thought. The story for Canto VIII. Let me start the game so that I can play as I talk. I'm very impressed by what they did, what Project Moon did with the story, and spoilers, all the spoilers. They managed to incorporate 3 of the 4 great Chinese literature classics into the story of Canto VIII, just by like a little bit here and there, just putting in a knot here. The overall story was still based off Hong Lo Mong, which was like I said, I didn't read it, so I don't know much about it, but the overall story is good. I could recognize the other 2 influence of the other 2 great literature in there, and that was surprising to me because I can enjoy those a little more. The other 2 were Romance of the Three Kingdom and Water Margin. Yes, hi Illuminati. I did not tell you that Jake Killian was from Water Margin because I forgot. There's 108 characters and I forgot. But yes, when I saw that and it clicked in my head and I kind of remembered everything, and the moment it clicked for me that Water Margin was in the story was after I got Heisho Pack files and I saw her Uptie ID story, and when the Tianqiu Star line came out, I just went, what the what happened? What's going on? And it started to click, and it really just blew my mind, and I started to put the pieces together because I did not think that Jade Celine was from Water Margin. There's too many names for me to remember, you know that. But yeah, so I was very excited because out of the 4 Chinese novels, the one that I'm most familiar with is Water Margin. I read it as a kid. I forgot most of it, to be honest, but I have read it. I was introduced to it from the Konami video games the Suikoden series, and it became my very first video game hyperfixation. So I have a history with that, and I was very happy to see it. So now we know that the Pinky is based off on the rebels, the Liangshan rebels, and It's pretty. I'm pretty hyped, to be honest, because now Ryoshu's new chapter, she has ties to the pinky, or at least the tongue. So maybe the pinky. I'm kind of hyped. I will be going to my local library to borrow a health screen soon, so that I can actually catch up on it. Yeah, so I'm very happy with it. Yeah, the idea of water margin was very well incorporated into the story, I think. If I paused a bit during today's stream, it's because I have blood in my mouth. I had my wisdom teeth pulled out, so I'm bleeding a little bit. So I had to swallow the blood. A small shame that Canto 8 barely adapts any of DOTSC, but the story was stupid. Yeah, I was very surprised that they didn't adapt the Honglomong by itself. It seems like they only took the characters from Honglomong in majority. I kind of get it, because romance is a bit hard of a genre to adapt, and most of the story seems to be a sort of inspired from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. The whole Iraq War and everything is very much more politically it's much more very politically driven, and it drives a lot more of a ROTC than Honglomong. Right? Every Dreams of the Red Chamber reader thought Dayu would be a sickly flower girl, but we got a cool tomboy. She's great. I love her. I have a thing for tomboys. That's not. I don't know, man. I was very. She's my favorite character throughout the whole Canto. No joke. I was very surprised at how much I liked a lot of the characters. Ooh, might be hard. Let's go. Yeah, it was really cool. The final interaction, my personal hype moment were all the interaction between the Pinky, because once I knew who they were, I was just locked in, you know. Sichun wish she was as good as an assistant at time. Sichun, she survived. That was surprising, because we were all so certain that someone was gonna die very badly. One of the allied characters was gonna die very badly. Everyone survived for now. So yeah, I kind of liked her. She's quite cool as a character as well. A lot of the characters were very well done. I can see why they didn't adapt Dreams of the Red Chamber 1-to-1. The character of Jiamu was very... I think out of all the villains so far, she's probably the scariest. Because she's just like... She's just abused. She's just child abuse and she's just the personification of child abuse. And yeah, I think a lot of people realize that Honglu was a CCTV camera, but the way it was used was very it's a very Chinese thing. Okay, I'm gonna go into this a bit before I answer more. Okay, it's a very Chinese thing, the way that Honglu's CCTV camera was used, because like it digs into Chinese culture of how parents kind of observe and live a second life through their kids to like, oh, let me get rid of this to basically make their they failed in something, so they have to give they have kids to have a second chance, and this is a very Chinese, very common Chinese thing. So Yeah, it was. Yeah, Jiamu made Garen look like a good person. Jiamu made Garen look like a freaking angel, man. She's genuinely terrifying for me, yeah, because I've experienced that as a Chinese kid growing up. Swallowing blood. Father was like that, yeah. The special BP banner had me thinking Shinju was gonna die with a Titan. Yes, that that caught me. I was like, but I did have the thought that it was a troll, so I got that right. I did think that for a while. I did think that Taoyu would die because she died in the original story, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I kind of expected her to die, but the fact that she didn't, but just kind of have like a emotional death where she separated with Honglu, that was pretty good as well. It actually hurt more for some reason, because it felt like their relationship could have continued, but I feel like they will never meet again. That was their goodbye kind of thing. And I'm kind of partial. I think it's a better ending. I think it hurts more as a story character, but as a story beat, and of course I didn't want her to die. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it would really be very sad if she had died as well. I don't even know if I want to be sad in this game. The depressors of a Project Moon game is just crazy. But the story was great. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much more than I expected. There were a lot of elements of CUG, the fourth great novel as well. There weren't any characters from it or like themes from it. But they were there in like very subtle ways. The Xianren, not Shenxian, sorry. Xianren is Chinese for immortal being. Xian is God, so I keep messing them up. But the Xianren is there's a very kind of journey to the west vibe to them. Some of the designs are very interesting. I feel like I want to pull up maybe later. Maybe I'll pull up their design later, because a lot of their designs are based off of immortal beings from other stories, and it was very cool to recognize some of them as the immortal beings they are. There were two that was actually, I think, based off from Doctor Who, so that was fun. The Sierra was just... Yes, I think the Sierra was just... I think it's just KJH insert for Limbus fans, especially Chinese fans. Oh, the live stream was over. They have the update, and immediately after the live stream update for the next roadmap, the Chinese fan review bombed the game again, because I guess that's just what we do now. I disavow myself from being one of these Chinese people. I'm from Singapore, I'm not from China, so no, I do not want to be a part of those people. Constantly death threats and stuff, yeah. It's almost as if the point of the story went over their head, which in here, Nachnach is exactly the point of my previous video on Limbus Company. If anyone's watching this live stream after that, go watch this. Yeah, and a lot of the characters were... I felt who was that? The Jiangshi, the zombie kid. Oh, what's his name? I think I have the wiki up. Do you have the wiki up? Yeah, I can do a quick check on it. Oh, I heard a ding. Hang on. Shepan, yes, thank you, Luminavi. Yeah, I felt he was a bit underutilized. I wanted a little more of his relationship with his sister. Felt like he was... But he was an Act 2 villain, so... so far, every Mess this up. Nope, I didn't. So far, every Canto 8 had the happiest ending, but Bao Chai was... Yeah, that's why I wanted like more time with the Xue Pan as well, because he's her brother, right? So it felt like he should have a bit more to play in the ending at least. But at the same time, he can get life insurance, so he might come back. Who knows? Battle Clash. Damn it. I will accept this. Yeah, I don't think she was kidnapped. I think she'll join Herman's group. So I think she's like a femme fatale now. Because if I'm not wrong, in the novel, she got really jealous over Honglu's relationship with Dai Yu. So I think this is like a similar outcome in the sense that Honglu and Dai Yu had closure, but she doesn't. So she's like jelly to the max. Canto introduced 10 different water types. I think that's basically the entire premise of any Project Moon games. The funniest one was when they introduced the Library of Ruina, the two fixers from Library of Ruina, 0 lines. Just drop them in, 0 lines, 0 mention, 0 fanfare. Come in, bunch of jobbers, leave. Mid Sinclair, why are you so shit? Are you on paralyzed? 3 hits. Jesus Christ. I have a nigger. I don't think Bao Chai was jealous of Dai Yu. Were they? I didn't, like I said, I didn't really read it. I kind of studied the overall of it, so I kind of only have like an overall remembrance of the story. I think, if I'm not wrong, it's either her relationship with Honglu wasn't as strong because of Honglu's love for Dai Yu, or like kind of lingering affection or something. I think I'm kind of barely remembering it, or she was jealous, one or the other. Yeah. Basically, Ruina fan service jumps. Yeah, those two jobbers were just fan service jumps scare. I don't even expect them to get IDs, to be honest. Ah, damn it. I usually don't play a reflection roll with the music on, so to hear the stupid priest sound is just kind of creepy. Bao Chai became a more reserved person after she was married to... Oh, sorry. Probably. I'm gonna have to defer that to you, because you're the one who actually read it, and I've only read the overview of it. My specialty in this part is water margin, because it was my childhood hyperfixation. I wrote like 10 fictions for it, man. That's how deep I got into it. Like the Jia Qiu's rank game is interesting because it's the second highest, if I'm remembering correctly, and that plays the role as like the co-commander isn't always the strongest in like modern retelling, but they play a kind of leadership role in bringing people together, which is like it's kind of what you see here in with his students, the Zilu and Zigong. And Zigong, if I'm gonna make a guess, she's the tactician What's the tactician star? If I think the stars that is commonly associated with the tactician is Mankind? There's so many stars here. I can't even. I don't even remember. But yeah, usually the stars are, at least in modern retellings, they are associated with certain roles that are divvied out. I kill you, I think. I think it's. I don't remember. Oh well. Yeah, but I'm gonna put my. Oh, it bleeded. All right. I'm gonna put my bets on her being the tactician, the star that's commonly associated with the tactician. There was someone who didn't want to believe that Kong Qiu was the Jade Killing because he had nothing Jade-like on him. You know, it's entirely possible that he's not, in the sense that we see that the rank of the Stars of Destiny can be changed. The hands of it can be changed. Don't really want the damage that way. I'm not running sinking, so it's yeah, because it's very possible that the Jade Killing is like dead. There's a non-zero chance that they're already dead, and Kong Qiu was just taking over the role. So he might or might not be. He might also die and pass it on to the Jade Killing. So there's that. It could also be that the what's that card? The Tianqiu, the first seed is actually the Jade Killing, because that would make more sense, right? The first seed that being a colored, and it's just kind of retelling. So the second seed title will go up to the first seed. But so far the colors, yeah, most of the colors are very colored. Are very color coded. So I can kind of see it, but this is one of those things that I have to leave it to the future, because that's the thing with retellings. You know, you don't always know how it's gonna go. And Project Moon has kind of shown that they are very, their adaptation skills are really up there. They know when to twist, and they know when to play certain cultural, when to add like cultural and historical context. This last chapter was fantastic in that, in so many ways, to weave all the great literatures together. I still think that like part of Journey to the West was woven into some of the characters, but I can't be sure because I'm not too familiar with all the mythology. Like Journey to the West is one of those stories that every kid knows because it's the most adapted of all the stories, but it's also the most adapted of all the stories. A lot of the original stories, originality of that story is pretty much buried. So I don't think I've ever read the original, so I don't know if it's exactly which part of it was adapted. I know that enough of it was adapted that there's a feel for it. Like the search for immortality, that's also part of it, you know. In my opinion, having the first star be the Jade Killing in Limbus feels a bit random, since Lu and Lei Heng had their respective star. You're right, but Lei Heng is dead, so you know, potato kind of. Oh, his death was, I won't lie, his death was really satisfying. Like in the kind of, what an epic way to die kind of thing. Holy shit. That was really, oh, really well done. Peak anime, you know. If I have to say, hope that my Discord didn't pop up. Should be on streamer mode. Give me a second. Just make sure that I don't accidentally dox anyone. And where was I? Yeah. Oh, he's deaf. The introduce of the monk was really nicely done. Apparently it was all the way back in the first prologue. They had it. The jobbers, the animal jobbers had it as well. Yeah, too gently. Stop across his shoulder. Yeah, that was very epic. Very, very epic. If that was gentle, I don't want to be slow. I wonder if there's a... will they ever show all 108 stars in this game? That's in the story. That's the question, you know. I don't think so. We have 4 in the... Yeah, we have 4 in the Chinese-centric chapter. We'll probably have more in the Pinky-centric chapter for the finger-centric chapter with Ryoshu. But I don't think we'll see everyone. If only the furries use monk to defend against. Yeah, if I don't think the animal gang, the furry gang. I mean, they use monk to kill a bunch of level 1 sinners, man. That's I think that's skill issues, you know. 100 NPCs and 8 major side characters. I don't think, I'll be honest, right? I do not think that will happen. I think that if the Pinky story was to ever be fully told, they will name all 108 because that's kind of the point of Water Margin. The 108 characters being named is the entire reason. It's like the underlying reason. Everyone plays a part, everyone has a role, and that's why everyone has a name. And I won't be surprised if there will be characters we already know who are part of the Pinky. We are shown that the Pinky is like kind of a sleeper cell of people that just comes together in times only, which is basically the entire story of Water Margin. The whole rebels form up or normal people kind of deal. The Moana movie they're playing downstairs. Loud. I won't be surprised if some of our sinners are part of the 108 as well. There's a good chance Ryoshu is. That would be interesting. That would make me a huge fan of Ryoshu, so much so that even more so now. I did order the Ryoshu plushie from the limited times Limbus sale. It will be coming. I received the email that should be coming end of the month or early July. I hope I can have her soon. You said that everyone, Jiazhong was written to be a simple name caller in Limbus. I think the role hasn't happened yet. It will happen soon. Maybe. I think. Hard to say, you know. I think Jiazhong isn't part of. Is Jiazhong even part of the 108? I don't think so. Jiazhong is Honglu's father, right? So maybe his role is to be a name caller, who knows? Yeah, god damn it, 108 characters. I wonder how they do it. I played a lot of Suikoden when I was growing up. It's like, I think, my favorite game, and I ate a lot of their sauce. I don't think Jiazhong in so far the Jiazhong in Limbus introduced in Limbus is the same. Let me double check this. Yeah, I don't think Jiazhong is in is one of the 108. Unless I'm remembering wrong. Let me quickly Google. Jiazhong. Does not look like it. Yeah, isn't Jiazhong from Hong Lo Meng? Like the wiki. I'm a wiki boy. Yeah, Jiazhong is the character from Hong Lo Meng. I don't think he's one of the 108. So far, I think every single one of the 108 shown is just has been shown to be in the pinky, so they have been identified. Yes, and he see the scary Asian parent. Was he scary? He's creepy. He's kind of a shit. He's a shit father, let's just say. But to be fair, there were no good parents in this entire Canto. Every single one of them was crap, except Ryoshu. Ryoshu is pretty good. Ryoshu really stole the spotlight in Act 3, I think. It's kind of unfair to Honglu. The moment Leia came in, she was like, yeah, mine, me story time. This is Canto 9 now. Canto 9 prologue. Don Quixote, I can't believe you lost that. So disappointing. That's only for months, maybe years, and comes back to the message itself. Yeah, I think everyone in the game just... Holy shit, he has the worst family, man. I feel so bad for him. Your boy is a sad boy. Feels so sad. I like that they kept his... So this is one thing that I saw at throughout the Canto 8 story, the true line, right? Is that very early on we were shown that Honglu doesn't think that his journey, unlike the rest, have an epic reasoning, and I like that it was kept throughout the whole deal. Like, we knew he was a CCTV, but we don't know why. We thought it was like they were spying on him for some grand reason, but turns out no, he was just live streaming. He was just an influencer, and it was really pointless. Such a pointless thing to happen to him, to suffer, and the whole fall of the Hongyuan as well. When Garyon came in and wrecked the place and everything, it was legitimately a pointless thing to happen, and the fact that it got really carried through was really fantastic. they could have just not carry it through and make it something epic, but they didn't, and it really brought home the normality of the relationship there, and the fact that he still loves his grandmother to a point really brings home the theme of abusive relationship. We have gaslighting with Ishmael, but this one just straight up, this is family abuse. You know, they're just walking us through the process of family abuse. Man, Honglu Nursing Home TV. I believe that his JI has more secrets to it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than just a CCTV. I'm interested in how some of his IDs work. The story of some of his IDs, like K-Corp Honglu's ID is quite interesting because it mentions his grandma sending him there. I'm not entirely sure if being in a tank of vet liquid for most of your life is entertaining. I'm not sure if Honglu loves his grannies. I'm no longer Jiamu had him tell her and the elders to go to hell. It's the... how do I say this? It's the Chinese kind of... I felt it a lot because I recognize that kind of emotion. It's when a Chinese kid from this kind of traditional family realize the abuse, there's like this coming to terms with it, and there's this kind of filial pity love that kind of acts on it. So yeah, you still, it's love in the you raise me up stance, but not in the thank you sense. Does that make sense? Like I had a love for you while growing up, but that love is not, it's not there now. I hope that makes sense, you know, because like it's a very I think a lot of people who goes through familial abuse will resonate with this story, but it's very hard to put into words. Because part of the reason why you keep to abusive family is this resonance. Damn. I was trying to risk it with neutrals. There was a meme where someone made a tier list of how entertaining each Honglu ID would be, and Daichi Honglu was in the actively frustrated. I don't know, man. The Siren, the old folks home, maybe they like reading. Some of them don't have properly working eyes. And oh my god, Santata, you are rolling like Jesus today, man. You even say in an interview that you, yeah, that makes sense. You know, that it's a very unique relationship that only that people from, I won't say only, but that people with abusive relationship can feel in a way that it's hard to contextualize. And this actually makes it even more funny because like if you read any of like the review bombs, which I have because I'm a masochist that way, everyone keeps telling him to everyone keeps cursing his mother, and I feel like that's kind of counterproductive. If it was me, I'll be like, yeah, curse my parents for the abuse, you know. My mother is not abusive, my father is, but yeah. It would be fun. But it's funny. It's like one of those things. The entire reaction to the Canto is just a bunch of people being media illiterate complaining about the things that the Canto is insulting them about. I was very proud that I finished every single boss fight before they got nerfed. I have that badge, pre-nerf completion. Maybe I was there during the review bomb. I hope to give a positive. Yeah, that's good. Cause like, so far every single review bomb has been counted, which is just astounding to me. Cause like, it just shows that the review bombs are bullshit. I wrote my positive review a long time ago already, so I'm kind of out of it. I did my job, and now I'm free to enjoy the sweat and tears. There, that's fine. Should I continue? Should I restart? I already finished. I should. I'm trying to clear the. I have one achievement left, which requires the sinking deluge. Is the the 10,000 damage and one strike achievement. So I'm trying to clear quickly. I don't know when the next mirror dungeon is gonna drop. The announcement said it was gonna be dropping in sequence. What did they announce first? Was it Mineral Dungeon? Was it the rerun? There's some time. Alright, let's play it. I wasn't able to beat Lei Heng pre-nerf since I didn't want to rush the story during the weekend. That 10k damage is quite easy if you have Mikala Dawn plus OP equal give. I do not know the strategy for that. I only know the deluge strategy, so I'm gonna have to just try. I'm guessing it's Pierce plus Bleed if we're going for with Mikala Dawn. I know the Deluge. I nearly got the 10k with Deluge, but with the Deluge, with Isang and the Deluge ID, but I made a mistake and I accidentally took the 5% damage reduction perk, and I lost it by that much, so I have to retry the whole thing again. I still have to complete the 50 run as well, so fine. I have time each. I will definitely get it eventually. Just, you know, when I'm kind of locked in on the sinking deluge strat now. Because I'm a bit lazy to read. I'm saying that even after making an entire video telling people to read. Oh, I'm telling people to understand how to read, I guess. Yes, plus last rock plus Luna memory plus other attack weight gifts. Oh, so increase her attack weight so that she hits more people at the same time. Okay, I get that. I can try for that. Luna memory. Attack weight gifts. I can try. Yeah, sure, I can give it a try. I have a few rounds for it. I mean, worst come to worst, I'll just play sinking again. My favorite status effect now. I don't have a favorite status effect. I think they're all fine. I'm quite okay with all of them. Unrelated to Limbus, the NDP 2025 song is mid as well. Oh, you heard it, yeah. It's been really shit for the past, I'd say 15 years. So here's some background that most people might not know. I've been involved with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 National Day parades throughout my life. 3 of them I was a performer, and 1 of them I was a helper. And the last one was the last NDP I did, National Day Parade for Singapore, that I did. I was in the army, and I was National Day Parade clerk. It was my official job to run the National Day Parade. So that would be 20. That was 40th, the 40th, 40th, 45th. I kind of blocked it out because of the trauma. But yeah, it was one of the big ones. One of the big numbers. And let me tell you, National Day Parades are a cluster. They are so bad. The fact that army people are used to produce National Day Parades should tell you how terrible a system that is. Like, to save on cost, people in the army are in charge of the production side. So if I was to give myself a job title, I would be considered a stage producer, which is a really huge title and a job scope for a 20-year-old barely adult in army suffering from depression. And yeah, it's a mess, and it's been a mess for a long time because it's kind of like a political game show for the people there. Like, everyone's just playing to carry favor, playing for their position. The chief of army at the time basically was using it as a jumping off point for his career. It was a nightmare to work for. My happy thought is that I did end up getting to scold the chief of army because of that, because I was in charge of the finance, and he wanted to do like some nonsense party thing. I got to say, no, fuck you, you can't do that shit. It's a Singaporean short story that makes fun of SG using army men for NDP. Yeah, I would expect that. We deserve it. It is ridiculous. The year I was doing it, it was the year with the worst haze in recorded history. So it was horrendous. The month leading up to National Day Parade was just haze after haze. The haze were like for those who don't know, Indonesia was burning their trees to do like planting shit, illegal shit. But yeah, the haze would float over to Singapore. It's like it was horrendous. It was 800 particles per inches, which is at its peak, and I was working outside in the haze at the peak haze without being provided PPE, and I basically breathed in like that smoke. I had a scarf that I brought for myself just to tie, and it's not a medical scarf or anything, it's just a normal scarf, but it's the best I have because they didn't provide us with any PPE, and I wasn't allowed to go home and buy more. And yeah, it was horrendous, man. I think after I left, I was sick for 3 months afterwards, just coughing and like and having lung problems. But because you're in the army, kind of shit just lets me go, man. It was, whew. Man, I'm having trauma flashback to that thing. Yeah, National Day Parade in Singapore, great, man. We were joking, me and the previous NDP club. I met them once, and they said that there should be a support group for National Day Parade clubs, because it was the most stressful job I ever done. And like, people laugh at people being clerks in Singapore, but if you're unlucky enough and you end up doing what I did, I'm so sorry. That shit's hell. You need poised ego gears too for the yearning in Mikala 10k damage. That's a lot of ego gears, man. It feels like a lot of work. I will clear floor 6. And then I'll think about it. What other combinations are there? I only know the Singing Deluge because that I found that one out myself. And I just decided to stick with it. I think a Poise team can do it. I know Full Stop if Cliff can hit 4 digits as well. I don't know if he can hit 5. I've maxed out his damage at, I think the highest I got him was 4k, so he might be able to hit that as well. Oh shit, I shouldn't have fought this. My brain. Damn it. This is what happened when I click too fast and trying to think of other stuff. Alright. Okay, if I die, I'll just forfeit. Oh, there's no... Others and hit 10k. I think that's pretty much about it. Tremor. Yeah, the time called Dawn should be able to do it as well. But I've never figured out how to use her. Use her ability properly. Like I can get to floor 10 with every single status team, but I don't have the... I'm not fluent in all of them, so to speak. Jesus Christ, there's so much work. I feel like giving up. Blast through this. My brain's not happy right now. I saw a video where someone got 24k damage with Sinclair's War Eagle. How? It just came out, isn't it? Damn. People are... This is my issue with a lot of the players who are saying that the game's too hard. Like, no man, people are doing 24k. I'm not even doing 24k and I don't find the game too hard. I'm not even at that level, you know. I'm just leveling up my ID and playing it. Onglu's Wall Corrosion is so cool. I like a lot of the newer Wall Corrosions. As usual, my favorite is still Ryoshu's. Her Contempt is pretty freaking sweet. I like the subtle nod to Chroma in Sinclair's Wall. The way that it's designed after the human Hotnan, the Chroma's distortion. It's a pretty neat little fact. But at the same time, right, that means when his corrosive hit hides inside belly, it's technically hiding inside his, you know, his meat curtains. If we are, you know, we are comparing it to Chroma, so no, don't laugh too much. You're gonna die, man. And I one-shot them. I laugh too hard. Okay, I deserve this. One of the new IDs that were teased looked a lot like Angelica. Kind of. I don't think it is, but it really did look like it. Has it? Honglu's trauma hinted in every single ego corrosion. I don't play Honglu that much, I'll be honest, man. I think out of all the sceners, he's the one that I use the least. So I haven't been paying attention to his corrosions. I think the last time I regularly played him was Ting Tang Honglu. That was the last time that I used him regularly, and that was season 1. But after that, I didn't really gel with a lot of his IDs, so I just didn't. So I didn't really notice a lot of his corrosion. I feel like I should like take a look at a lot of the characters' corrosions now. It probably has, especially the newer ones, have a lot more hints to characters and their trauma, or at least more blatant hints, since their Cantos are out now. Other than Roshu's Canto, I'm also very interested in Otis. I feel like Otis has a... I think Otis' story is gonna be unique. Ah, damn it, Roshu, you died. Die, Roshu. Now I'm sad. Alright, who can? Ishime. Every single ego corrosion except for Soda has his stomach area severely injured, and Soda has the dialogue along the lines of the seagulls are all screaming and running away. You talking about Honglu? Every stomach area severely. Was it? Yeah, one. I'm gonna go back to the window or to check out all their posts. Right before the stream ends. I have everything, yay! Is there a way to take a look at there? I think there's a way. You're talking about the corrosions, so there won't be any way for me. Wait, less on track. It's not a blubbering toad. Blubbering toad's great. I can just corrode instantly. I have a team just for blubbering toad, and it's just potential, man. It's fun to it's really fun to just use potential man for blubbering toad. I'll take a closer look at all the egos, because like I don't use Honglu as much, so even his I've been using his full stop, but his full stop clash is so strong that I don't even I don't even use his ego, you know. But I will start. It's cool. My group solo team uses Snack Harpoon Heath since he's up die 4. I have every Heath. You need to be up tie 4 for all the 3. That's currently where I'm at. All of my 3-star units are UT4. That's how you show your respect to your one true waifu or husband, though. To UT4 everything and max level everything, because it lets you flex a little bit. I need one more Ryoshu ego, man. Bruh. Don't underestimate me. I I have done it. I have done it all. I was here on the first day, and I will be here when at the end. I have uptight for every single 3-star ID because I am that kind of crazy. If I had more resources, I would uptight for everything. I will uptight for Sous Chef Greg. I really like Sous Chef Greg. Chef Greg is I really love Chef Greg. I don't know why people hate him. He's so fun. He's fun to play. He's fun as a support. He kind of scaled off towards the later Cantos, but when he came out, he was actually pretty decent. People just don't like. People are just sad, man. That. You like Chef Ryoshu? Out of all of the Ryoshus, my favorite is this very cool S3. Swash is the animation, the feel of using it. Back when G-Corp Greg was relevant, the time was day 1 of Limbus. I uptight everyone as I get them. But I will admit I did not manage to fully uptight them until season 2. Just because there were so many IDs at the time of release. I got everyone, yes. I have. Yeah. I have a regret is that I recently saw somebody they've been collecting the 3-star the Deca extraction tickets since season 1, and I'm a collector myself, and I didn't think to do that, so I don't have all of the 3-star Deca extraction ticket. Very sad. Kind of hurts my collector's heart, and I only have this to remember my collection by. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. It has been a nice chat about Canto 8. I'm very much looking forward to. So, I'm also very much looking forward to the Limbus X Arknight collab. Apparently, the content is gonna be equivalent to a Intervallo. So, that. Oh, did I get? Okay, just want to make sure I remembered. I got this. This was such a cool not. I love when I saw the chair. I wanted to collect those tickets too by design. Yeah, it's such a shame that it didn't occur to me to keep them, because my brain for some reason thought that I would have more chance to collect them. But then when I saw the guy posted his collection and it looks so nice, now I'm just jealous. I have a mind to just enjoy the whole season. I don't think you can get them any. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I will end the stream. I will end the stream. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I will be back next month-ish, hopefully, a new video. Next month, I don't know. I might play Limbus again, just to talk about it more. If I have more things to talk about, I feel like I can talk about it for quite a long time now with the new Canto 8. So maybe I'll see. But not. I'll play some other games. I don't know. I'll play some other games. I'll probably still talk about Limbus. I should stream .con next time. Is this what I want to do with my? Oh, this. That's a very painful suggestion for me. I never finished .com. I've closed 200 hours in the game. I can't finish it. Ah, damn it! My phone is ringing. Hang on. Okay. Do I stream .com next time? I will think about it. I will genuinely think about it. And I will answer my phone now I will see you. Self-proclaimed Ryoshu fan, yet he's not strong enough. Oh Jesus Christ, you're just fighting. There's them's fighting what? I will end the stream now. I will end the stream now. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.